Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Yukishi, and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Last time, a whole bunch of spoilery shit happened, so if you haven't already seen the previous video, watch it. Don't watch the series out of order, please. Not only that, but I also got to fight a dragon, which was a hard-as-hell boss! But, with careful thinking and planning, I was able to overcome it. I had to fight the damn thing twice. Anyway, now, let's prepare for the 24th.
I'm tired.
I was trying to talk to Basilia.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she'd found me and Del that day with her conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stop worrying about everyone around her. Even at the end, we got to crush Louise, for her sake too. I haven't gotten through the entire game yet, obviously, so I'm hoping there's more of a solid reason as to why it was Rella, and hopefully there was better build-up, but as it stands, I think Rella being the true, or not true culprit, but Rella being the one that placed the curse on the prince, I think that was really weak. So far, that has been the weakest plot point in the game so far. Though Rella was the prince's true assailant, she was but another victim of Forgan's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures. I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. I hope I'm not the only one that thinks that either. I've never seen Juno like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort. Ella did not deserve such cruelty, then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juno's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man at the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. I can never justify cursing the prince, yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and settle things with Louise.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. I think one of the bigger reasons why I don't find this plot point convincing is the fact that Rella doesn't have a massive scar on her back. Like, yeah, makeup is a thing, and yeah, she could try and hide it, but never once did we actually see that she had a massive scar on her back. I don't know. Should I call it a day? Yes.
Good night.
Oh! It seems more has summoned me to academia. Hi.
Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Mora seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations? Where I described to you how I am trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that In pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. That is, prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd. Things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. We've got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out. Yep.
Everyone's here.
Prepare
We've
for
got
the
fight of our
final
lives ahead of us.
battle.
Let's be ready for it.
Ahead of my final battle with Luis, my adversary decreed by fate. I'll want to prepare as best as I can and then make my way to Grand Trad where my supporters await. The decisive battle against Luis. The final battle with Luis in Grand Trad approaches. Spend your time before the designated day making sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use the Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and bring new challenges. Be cautious of snow and inclement weather condition around Altivari. Gather information in town about what powers Luis commands as an archmage.
Alright.
We only have 10 days left to prepare for our battle with Luis. Okay. Let's make sure we are as strong as we can be before we face Luis. I only wish I had more time.
And then...
Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilia I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them.
You little...
He's here, that damn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy.
Hey...
Hold on, what are you talking about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives. What's that? Still playing the innocent, are you? Grant suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. I'm waiting right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running. Okay.
Oh, I smell trouble.
I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. Nonetheless, if we run into him again, we might be unable to avoid a fight. Okay. Now I need to find Rudolph. Been thinking about it myself, you know, but I'm not used to doing all this thinking. Can't get me thoughts in order. Wish I could just skip town, put the whole thing from my mind. Not have to think about anything. Maybe I should lend an ear to Basilia on our travels.
This is a joy!
Desperate croissants.
Now what am I to do? Damn it all! Yes, hello.
There is no mark. Damn it. So, Fordham, my primary obstacle among the candidates, is dead. What a fool, relying on something so unstable as religion for support. The only constants in this world are power and military might. And I, Rudolph, leader of the Resant, am the perfect candidate to demonstrate this truth. Only Luis remains to challenge me. Yet I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeve. Thus, before him, I had to crush those irritating minor candidates.
Honestly.
What's this guy's deal? Upset he can't measure up to Luis? Rest assured that you too will be part of my purge. Before I deal with Luis, I swear I will send you to your grave.
Indeed.
I have no need to obfuscate my whereabouts. Here's my next destination.
Dismissed.
If you're bold enough to fight, then come and face me.
There's a runner.
Okay. In fact, I think I'll sweeten the deal to ensure you don't turn tail. If you beat me, I'll give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters. What say you? If you're foolish enough to fight me, this only makes it more interesting, This candidate can't be allowed to continue like this. A fight is inevitable.
Damn it all.
Okay. Portly man. An elder and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're that prince you people have been talking about? All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you! You drag us into your wars, and you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside, just as I found something lucrative. Damn it all!
About that.
Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Could you tell us what's going on? I'd like to help. Here. What? So it's not just a rumor? Does the prince go around helping people? Oh, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list.
Well then?
Welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on? I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times, though. Things being what they are, I haven't been able to go get the thread I need. This is the coldest winter we've had in years. We wake up and wonder if anyone's frozen to death in the night. Look, if you really are the savior they say you are, you think you can go get the materials in my place? Can arrange a reward, of course. How about some custom armor made out of the materials you give me? Sound good? Leave it to me.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. I made my cloth by weaving durable spider silk. You can only buy it in a place called Malva. Here, I'll show you where it is.
Let's give it a shot.
I should travel to Malva to procure some durable spider silk. I get mountaineer gloves, I get some more tolerance, and I get some good reef.
That's a choice I can get behind.
I guess we should head to Malva. Following the road there should be the safest option.
Nice little village.
Okay,
Let's help them out.
so let's head to Malva. There's no time to waste. His blankets are keeping people from freezing to death. Opera House.
All right, let's go. Ridiculous.
Yep. True prepare from the obsessive shoulder.
Why,
Soldier.
you
We're out of
little-
options. The only way out of this is to slay Louise myself, and with that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. Wait, you can't mean you plan to fight them all by yourself? Don't be so reckless. An elder and a fairy. You must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me. It's too late to turn back. Louise becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be cold.
I guess, but
I get that, and we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Louise, so hold your position, soldier.
Well, now, what are we
What
on
proof do you
about?
have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you have no luck trying to stop me. However, if you can prove yourselves to be stronger than the famed Zeokropas and the Tower of Insolence, then it's a different story. Even within the army, it's feared for its strength. If you can defeat it, then maybe I can trust you. I'll prove it.
well,
We'll be risking our lives to stop you from risking yours. Lovely. Alright, tell us about the Zeokropos. North of Elderberry, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters dwell there, but the Zeokropos is the greatest of them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasures, but they either never return or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or details about the monster, you should probably ask the informant.
I thank you in advance.
Defeat the monster and bring me its Bramblethorn Baton as proof. If you can, that is.
let's give it a shot.
Okay. If we do nothing, he might really go and try to fight Louise, so we should probably go defeat that
Hello.
monster. First off, though, we should stop by the Altaberry informant.
Ridiculous. All
I
right.
need to go to Altaberry Heights. I don't remember I don't remember seeing recruitment center.
Let's go.
There's a gold beetle here. May as well talk to the informant while I'm here.
No harm in just listening.
Louise's fighting style. Monsters of Mount Volcano. Giant of the Tower of Insolence. Ingredients of Montario. Village trading Altaberry Heights. Give me everything.
Keep this to yourself.
He can use 4 types of magic. Fire, ice, electric, and wind. And I've heard he can imbue his sword with them. Oh, wonderful. On top of that, his keen eyes can detect his opponent's weaknesses. Allow him even the slightest opening and he'll capitalize on it. I've also heard whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Little is known that is beyond his... Okay. Give ground and you die. So, you don't want to have anyone that's weak to basically slash and the 4 elements. So, light and darkness is okay. Light, darkness, pierce, and strike are okay weaknesses, but elemental weakness? Excuse me, weaknesses? No. This one's mine. Sanctus, who's holed up on the
Keep this
mountains.
to yourself.
Would you expect the Sanctus is said to wield dark magic? Beyond that, other information about this figure has been hard to come by. For whatever reason, many of the monsters in the region also use dark. Okay. They like to inflict hex. Okay. So they just do dark damage and inflict hex. So basically kill them before they kill you. Tower of Insolence, known as the Cursed Tower. Dangerous location. If it goes on a rampage, there's no stopping it. From what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing.
Keep this to yourself.
Cronus with it, you best take them in the Refantazio thing down together. Bows and spears should be effective, so be sure to come well equipped. Okay, so it's basically another pierce-only weak fucker. Right? What's a terror doing in a forest like this? Well, we should be able to fly there. Or fly here.
And right there's a ladder.
Okay. Ingredients.
If I may.
Butcher's got monster bone and brocaded koi, milk and over sugar, elderberry wheat flour. Lastly, if you're growing your own food, there's a shop selling some rare seeds over on Dio Franco Street. Go have a look. And then village trading Elderberry Heights.
If I may.
Only village around here is Melva. They sell precious cures and something used for purification. Heavenly water, I think it was. Nice. They also sell a bath salt called Hot Spring Report, Lifeline Pals, and Elderberry Wheat Flour. And Spider Thread. Beast Kaimanzan Traceless Threat. I need to cite the Ice Beast Kaimanzan at the Everforest north of Elderberry.
You can handle it.
Okay, some to believe it exists. Legendary monster. It's reversing a two-headed beast with white body.
That...
Ugh, excuse me. I'll take it.
What? I see.
I have high hopes for you.
Press point 1.
Let's do it.
Okay. Increases courage, and I get 120,000. Breathe. Hot damn. It's probably weak to fire. Who'd have known? Icy attacks are an effective fire will work well against them. Yep. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic, otherwise you'll be in trouble. Ah, okay. So I do want Maka Break.
Keep this to yourself.
You may want to rely on attacks not considered to not constrained to an infinity. So Almighty. Okay.
Closure.
And now it's time to
Alright.
go to back to the heights. Or blue
Go.
sky.
Damn.
Not here.
All right then. Let's
Okay.
head there right away.
Now
Lady
You're not serious.
it's time to beat Julian. But
What now?
first,
I've no idea.
You're not serious.
get up there.
Check this out.
Look, the other candidates are making speeches. There's quite a crowd. Ah, well, you've come at just the right moment. Would you care to partake in a debate with me?
What?
Get the feeling this guy just wants to one-up you for the publicity. Let's send him home crying. If you could put the future you're imagining into words, I'm sure people will follow you. It'll be tough, but it's a good chance to hone your skills. If I enter debate here, my eloquence and my imagination should increase.
there.
If it goes well, you might even get some donations. Yep.
Salutations.
From what I've seen of your efforts to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I that what this country needs is consistency, concrete measures that will last a century. Allow me to explain in terms even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
Let us first recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities, after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I will limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. Unlike this dolt who can only see short-term profits, Julian's a true genius. I mean, hunting. Does this pompous fool think animals are more important than keeping the people fed? Julian is playing to the scholarly-minded. How should I appeal to them? The present day matters too.
And besides,
None of your plans for the future will matter if we don't first address the pressing issues of today.
No.
Trouble, discrimination, poverty. These matters are trivial. By my projections, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. We don't have 100 years to wait. We need help today. What Will says isn't realistic either, but maybe we'd see results faster than Julian. I swear, this is the problem with the dull minds of the short-sighted. Win debates against all candidates. Hell yeah.
I knew it!
You did great. Yeah. Ooh, 10k reef.
Works for
69.
All right.
That's a lot of eloquence. Yeah. Yo.
Hi there.
Oh, Will, still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on deck that it's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. Got someone on my mind, actually. Is it?
From my heart.
Thanks, Will.
Thank
To tell
you.
the truth.
So,
I told my supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and making in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods, holding them for ransom. Not just the nobles, but merchants, too. Menahat's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all. Why do you think that?
as for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty rivalry like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
The truth is,
Long time ago, back where when I was a little dustbin, there was this old parapet man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people run to a market and buy food before someone else stole that money, but not me. I bought a dagger. Oh. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the parapet's code, to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke. That's when I started using my fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me, but I tell you, I wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
but
Came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't.
What?
Did he leave for the mountains too? He was dead, on the side of the road, like he got dumped there. They said he'd left to find work. The job was to be a test subject for igniters. Fuck. The pay was good, for what a parapet can earn, anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money, though, was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest.
Listen.
There are still things you can do. Maybe, but... how can I make her see? Right, the novel had a section on this topic.
Huh?
You know your letters? The world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation. I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in.
Right then.
So I've got to put in the work. Hey, Will, got it in you to help me out once more, please?
It'll be fine.
You don't even have to ask. I already know what you're thinking.
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mighty reading? I want to stop Menahat, though. Will you go with me? Of course. Thanks, Will. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along. I can sense Catherina's determination, as well as her strong faith in me. Rank 5! Finally.
I expected no less of you.
Displays the location of items in unexplored areas of a dungeon, and then significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the brawler lineage. Apparently, their hangout is on the skirts of Altabury. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks, I'll be waiting. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish Catherina was a party member, but oh well. Now these are gauntlet riders capable of flight. Distant dungeons that would have taken days to reach take only a single day. Daniel! However, if the dungeon isn't in an open area, you cannot fly to it, as the gauntlet rider wouldn't be able to land.
Now then.
Okay. Mount Volcano.
We do have a request there.
We simply cannot let Hypera continue like this. Everyone, please, lend me your strength. Aye, leave it to me. We'll put a stop to that fool sanctor. Indeed we will. Oops.
I should very much like to go there.
Well, everyone, let us finish this.
Yeah, but
Be careful, we'll be arriving in some unpleasant weather.
it's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! Let's
Great.
go. Okay,
Let's
here we go.
move
Don't
out.
forget, stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
New theme! Alright, Amber Stew. Can I make that? Still need Lord of the Lakes. I can. And then, I don't have Wheat Flour or Lord of the Lake. Need Wheat Flour. Okay. Amber stew I can make. Hell yeah.
All good.
Since this is a Virgo Island recipe, I'm sure Yuffie will teach you. I'll go get her.
Actually, may I? What this is?
Alright. Where's the lad? Finding him is going to be a bit tricky. He might be down under. Yep, sure enough.
Yo,
Hey, what are we up to? Luis is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're in top shape to face him. Ah, right. Something I wanted to ask you. Been thinking about what I can do, see? Let's say I'm a fish, yeah? Hypothetical alike. Supposing I were a fish. Do you think it tastes any good? What are you getting at? Sorry. Truth is, when we went to Virgo Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fisherman. But I can't swim to save my life, so I fall in the water. That's me done for, yeah? So I thought my chances might be a touch better if I didn't taste good. No good, is it? But what else can I do about it? We can talk about it.
you.
Really? You got a proper heart of gold, don't you?
Sorry if I got yous all worried. It's not really as big a deal as it sounds. It's about Del, is all. Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own. The whole Luis thing, sure, but... where do I go from here, like? I mean, Del protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward. Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
We'll have to win first.
Ah, you're right there, but... Ah! Bollocks. What were we just talking about?
Weren't we talking about your goals?
Right, yeah, that's the one. But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh? Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So he hung on to his dream, us too, and we made it ours too, for all the good that did. We just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak, too young, or just the wrong bleeding tribe. Any excuse to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger and looking to the future.
I'm counting on you.
Thanks. That's it then, eh? Gonna give it all I got for Del's sake and mine.
The ardent champion, Basilio. Within him dwells the virtue of the Berserker. Nurture thy bond with him.
It's been a good day. got time to work out where I'm going. No quick answer, I figure. So I can think about it all I like. Oh, no worries. It's nothing. Just an old scratch is all. So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
Far to the north of Altabury, Mount Volcano rises through the molten ash of its own making. Magla crystals are swallowed by the lava, and a malevolent heat scorches the air. Conditions only hideous monsters could find alluring. Or perhaps the monsters are not the only ones. Defying reason, the party descends into the maw of the pyre.
Ooh.
This is the place.
Here we are. This is where we'll find Hyperic. My thoughts are filled with concern for those that were brought here. Will you join me in my search? Of course.
Thank you very
You have my
much.
sincerest thanks. Where are they? Let us proceed with care and caution so that we miss no clues. Oh hey, thank for near us.
So, hey,
Alright.
What now?
Oh my god. To unlock Berserker, it requires rank 10 in Warrior, rank 10 in Brawler, and rank 10 in Knight. Jesus. All of that just to get Charge. What the hell? And maybe possibly Sense of Kinship. Jesus Christ. Okay then.
let's go.
Let's go in. Whew.
Yep.
So that took about... Jesus, nearly 2 hours. So in that time,
now?
I grinded, like, a lot. So Soul Hacker is 14. Stroll, I believe... Yeah, Stroll got Pugilist mastered, so now I just put him on Warrior to get more Leaf of Lights, because I don't plan on using Stroll anymore anytime soon, unless if he's somehow stronger than Basilio, but eh. Hulkenberg got to Assassin 15, finally, so she's got Electric Dodge. So I put her on Healer, and now she's on Cleric. So she's got that. Heisway is on General now, at 15. Juna... I decided to put on Masked Dancer. I did awaken Persona Master on her, which this thing looks hella ugly. Not gonna lie. But I put her back on Masked Dancer because I don't plan on using this character whatsoever. I'm sorry to all the Juna fans. So far, I don't like her character. I like Yuffie more. And unfortunately, Juna is a much stronger magic caster than Yuffie, even though Yuffie is literally the summoner. So that's fun. Yuffie got Max Wizard, and then she got Max Seeker, so now she's currently working on Magic Seeker, so I can get Devil Summoner for her. And then Basilio's just been working on Berserker. Now, the main way I grinded is by fighting that enemy right over there. And while it is weak to Ice, it's also weak to Strike. So if you use Basilio and plan accordingly, you can kill that thing and get a shit ton of experience. Well, up to 2,000 experience and 1,000 Archetype experience. So, yeah, that's pretty fun. And not only that, but I also used that enemy to get my MP back as well. Plunder Magic is no joke.
What now?
Like, it is insanely good. Drains MP from one enemy to restore your own. It was only like 12, maybe 13 per, but it's still really solid. And you get that from getting Thief rank 11, I believe. So, yeah, very good ability. Anyway, let's actually press on. Guess Hyperic's just ahead. You ready? Let's go. I decided to stop instead, but...
Curse you all!
You, damned pagan monster! Will you pursue me all over the land? I decided to stop because it was getting a little bit boring and a little bit chancy, so... Is that really Hyperic? The distorted Magla hasn't possessed?
That can't be.
This is exactly like those monsters who lost all sense of reason to the Magla. There's no means of helping them other than battle. Heretic, handmaid of the devil, do you not see it is our destiny to perish? It is God's divine will! This entire world and all its failed creations belong to the Almighty. As God's messenger, I shall rain judgment down upon you both. I understand the pain you're going through, but that's exactly why I will stop you. Oh, game. I already had my party decided.
Praise! With my praise, I shall guide the powerless and foolish masses!
You've no faith in your god, nor in any people. Not even in yourself. I believe, no, I know that people are not powerless.
Faith can be a powerful thing. He's taken it too far.
Why? Why has God given me such an ordeal to overcome?
Satisfactory.
I feel stronger.
Power I am most certainly stronger than I was.
A new means of protection.
It seems I've grown! Sancta Hyperic.
Whew. We couldn't save Hyperic. Fuck him. It made me think that what happened to Hyperic was a result of his own internal anguish. Recall his way of bringing in new devotees, clinging to prayer. Surely had the potential to drive him to madness.
I too will.
I too had covered my own eyes in the name of faith, but I was able to meet you all and begin walking my own path. Had I resigned myself, I may have ended up like Hyperic.
Because...
Which was all the more reason that I wanted to help him.
Sure.
Such compassion reflects you perfectly, Yufa.
No.
I can already hear Adeni scolding me for being too soft, but there was no recovering with that Magla. What I can do now is to help those believers who were left behind. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Where am I?
Ophi?
Where? He explained all that had happened to the devotees who had regained their senses.
Right.
Oh my, that's terrifying. But then you two came to rescue us. There was one tragedy we couldn't prevent, Sanctor Hyperic. His prayers must not have been strong enough.
Well...
Oh, actually, I wanted to speak to all of you about that. Was that a monster?
Let's hurry.
Oh, I think we should just return to town for now. Yes, but I would wonder if we have the strength. I'm so tired. Even standing up is difficult. The devotees collapsed and fell asleep. Jesus. Let's bring them to the church in Brailhaven while they sleep, and then return to the inn ourselves.
Thank you very much.
Now then.
And that's another stat maxed.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
I just need a whole shit ton of wisdom. I still want to speak to them all, but I'll have to wait. Now then, shall we get out of here? We should explore.
No.
No, let's explore further. Is there anything in this room? That's all I care about. There usually isn't. Because of course not. Why would there be? Anyway, let's get on out of here.
What?
Gallica.
Let's call it.
So I got the gold beetle, I got the rusty greatsword, I got the item for what's his face.
What now?
I'm good to save. Though I am curious if I'm strong enough to go back in and just mollywobble the dudes, but nah, I'd rather not.
Hey!
Return to town immediately.
Okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Right?
Yes.
That was a great help.
Regarding what happened on that mountain, I'm happy that we were able to help the believers. Alvi was most certainly elated to see that her mother was safe. I'll still never be able to forgive that bloke, Hyperic, using people's beliefs to deceive them. That's low, even for a rat bastard swindler like him. He wasn't trying to deceive them, though. He had good intentions, in his own way. Things just kind of turned out as they did.
Yes.
Faith is most wondrous when it inspires hope, but just as often it can blind one to reason. As with all things, moderation is key.
Hold on.
What should we talk about? Finding out the candidates.
gauntlet
That
runner.
candidate, Jin, was it? Given where he left things, he'll no doubt have a hard time even after stepping down. Yes, his opportunistic nature has given him no shortage of enemies. Lies of experience are fragile things indeed. On another note, I meant to ask. The meat in the pantry was fully stocked, and now it's gone. Does anyone know anything? I cannot fathom how that happened. Perhaps a rat or some other manner of unsavory creature got to it.
Hold on.
That's got me thinking.
Yeah, parapets or not, this chill is the worst. That hot spring can't open fast enough.
Of
If
course.
that's the case, why not hit the road? You can use the bath cask on the runner. We've 9 days left until the deadline, so should be plenty of time for a dip.
Well then.
Well, suppose we have to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. That's how we earned our rest today. Good job.
Boys, it's your call.
Let's be off.
What to pick?
Alright, so
What
since
now?
I'm going to be battling Loveless, I need to change up the party a bit. This. Appears to be a book for practicing reading and writing, with pictures in large letters throughout. Basilio had written and sketched in it, but I haven't started reading it. This is how Basilio practices writing. Looking through it really makes you feel what kind of life he's lived. It's a book meant to teach reading and writing. Illustrations of food and animals have their names in big letters, and I see traces of Basilio's practicing in the margins. Paper is worn, probably from being traced over so much. The names Basilio, Fidelio, Rella, and Luis have been written many times. He seems to have written the words eat, sleep, run, and escape a lot. Makes me wonder what kind of life Basilio and Fidelio really led. His handwriting is big and bold, just like him. A little bit of Basilio's life. I feel like my imagination improved.
All right.
Loveless, eh?
Oh, hey, you lot awake back there? I was spotted Loveless's runner. It appeared that the boy's itching for a fight. He's already climbed aboard. Just what I wanted. Let's do this. I don't hate his campaign, but this ain't about politics. It's about beating him down and tossing him off this craft.
Well, look who we have here, eh? Got some brass showing your face here. Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince.
Oops.
Milo told me everything. I know all about your sick games.
Sick games? What are you talking about?
So you all have pristine slates, eh? Conscience clean, eh? It's scumbags like you lot what forced the Parapus. That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bastards who treated the weaker tribes like trash, and to settle the score with villains like you. Get ready to hurt! My cue!
All right, let's show him what we can do.
No, I'm not done yet. You think this is over? Not even close.
Win!
Calm yourself, man. I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif and other tribes beneath him.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this Milo fellow's badly bamboozled you.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string? A bastard must have wanted us to take each other out. Spare him the trouble.
How dare he trick us? You've got to do something about him. Hey, Loveless? Any idea where Milo is?
Last summer around, Altabury. Damn it. Look, this one's on me. I'm sorry about all this. I've been a real idiot.
Good. Tista. I shall rise to the... I continue to grow.
Spectacular.
The sight of Malva forms on the horizon. a small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Montario, prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor, as though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face. The gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
Wow.
Blimey, look at all the holes in the mountain. You're telling me they live in those things? It's actually supposed to be quite cozy, according to some Ishkia I knew who lived here. I could see the appeal in a life away from the cares of the world. We didn't pull you out of the one hole so you could take refuge in another. The cares of the world happen to be our main concern at the moment.
Yep.
That's true. And look, there's a shop over there. Let's head over so we can get back to those
That
cares.
reminds me.
By the way, you were asked to buy some durable spider silk, weren't you? Let's see if they sell it. They probably do, but first, let's sell all my junk. And now let's buy the durable spider silk, as well as ingredients. Elderberry wheat flour. Buy 20 of this. Hot spring. Max HP by 4. Cool. Heavenly water. Gimme. Graced water. And then blessed water. Divine life, divine elixir, and that's it. Okay. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, we got what we came for. Are we all finished here? Let's go back to base.
Okay then.
Going to teleport? Alright then, let's go. Let's do that. Hey, Catherina.
Hi there.
Oh, well, still alive and kicking, I see. Remember what I mentioned before about how the people who used to support me are attacking people now? I want to visit their hideout and stop them, but there's no way they'll listen to me after I failed them. Ah, that ain't it. Truth is, I'm scared. I'm scared of confronting the fact that I betrayed them.
Thing is,
I let everyone down. And damn it, that's hard to accept. Anyone would be afraid. You really think so? It's not just because I ain't good enough? I was able to get to Catherina to open up to me with my overflowing tolerance. Damn. You get this one so early on in the game, literally the first dungeon, and you can't even complete it until you have rank 5 tolerance. That's insane. Anyone would find that scary. Nobody wants to disappoint people. Does that mean everyone else feels this knot of self-loathing in their stomach and just powers through it?
oh, I've had it.
Well, then no more belly aching for me, I suppose. I'll have to fess up to him. And you're coming with, yeah? Let's go.
Cheers.
Nice. Hell yeah. It's just on the outskirts of Elderberry, so we could run there, but I'll be considerate this time. Let's take a carriage. No, excuse me. Catherina, why are you here? What do you want? Surely you know you're not welcome here anymore. Yeah, I'll leave. Once I've said my piece.
Oh.
You must stop attacking people. That means returning everything you've stole.
What?
Feh, and here I thought you'd say something smart. You want us all to starve, do you? You're a traitor! No, you're wrong.
Wait.
Stay calm, Catherina. Don't worry, I ain't backing down. I'm speaking up for my sake and yours, Will.
Listen to me.
So listen up. If you won't listen to me, listen to your hearts.
Everyone.
Stealing everything you need is just a vicious cycle. Everything you stole can be stolen right back from you, and then what?
Pulling my
You
leg.
want to live in fear of others trying to take what's yours? You want a life where you gotta worry about going hungry? Isn't that what we're trying to change?
Hey.
The more you steal, the more you're going to get stolen from. You sure like to run your mouth. Someone show this preachy lady and her boyfriend the door. Heh, get fucked, nerd. Look, I know you're all not happy with how things are right now. Exactly. So, what are you gonna do about it? Any bright ideas?
Bloody hell.
A therapist who has no business lecturing us about society anyway. You people can't even hold down decent jobs. The rich get richer without even trying, and they don't give a damn about the labor that feeds the system. You've only ever been their tool.
Listen up.
I know how the world works. Follow my lead and you'll have money in your pockets. Drink in your cups, and life will be just grand.
You got it.
I'm going to bring change to this putrid world, but first we have to swat away the flies. We aren't your tools either, Menahut.
Huh?
Of course not. I'll pay. Capture Catherina and you'll be rich.
Ah,
You're not gonna kill me, are you? I wouldn't do that.
I'm real sorry.
I led you all astray. I've got to own up to that. You see now what it's like to be stolen from. That's why you don't inflict it on anyone.
That's why.
Let's hope we can make a kinder world, where everyone lives right by themselves. A world where people want to live in. A kinder world. Phew, I think I finally got through to him. Hopefully they'll stop stealing now. Might have to go into the rusty nail. He's done a lot worse than what we've seen. I wasn't sure how it was going to end for a second there. Can't blame you, but I think people were sick of his crap, really. But you know, I'd still like to think that when he shed a tear for us Carapace, it was real. Wait, I hear it? He was in the army once, but his Rolag and Ishkia superiors treated him like dirt. His life's been just as hard as any Carapace, and discrimination tends to give you perspective. That all said, where do I go from here?
But, come on.
He was right when he said I don't have any sort of plan. All I know is I don't want to leave my people behind.
It'll be fine.
We can work on that together. Will. You're just a big softie, aren't you? You're like that with everyone. Or just me. Heh.
Thank you.
For everything.
So much.
You've given me so much courage. I can sense Catherina's earnestness and absolute faith in me. Rank 6!
I gotta keep getting better, don't I?
Reduces prices at each city's general store. Ooh, not bad. Going forward, I'll try my best to think for myself, without relying on others. But... you'll help me with that, won't you, Will? But the next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have some new messes for you to help me clean up.
Now that you mention it...
North of Elderberry lies the Everfrost Forest, a place named for its year-round blanket of snow. A monster has been sighted there, but no one has been able to track it. Without its exact whereabouts, searching for it could be quite dangerous. Regardless, we cannot risk it happening upon a village. Then ain't it best if we just go look for it and take it out, then?
right.
Especially seeing as it has a bounty on it. Legendary monster or not, I have faith in our skill.
What should we do?
You. Hey.
Still looking at my wound from that arse whipping you gave me the other day. Damn, you're strong. Guess I should have expected it, seeing as you're the prince and all. Milo's trick or not, it was wrong of me to try to sabotage you. So if you do this for me, I'll drop out of the tournament. On me honor. It hit me like a ton of bricks. All the changes I wanted to see in the world. It's you lot who's gonna really thought it through. All those rankers out there trying to drag people down just cause of their tribe. You don't fall in with those bastards. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking you'd be a better king than I ever could. So you go after Milo and anyone like him and hand them all their own sorry asses. In fact, it's personal now. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes, and I can't let that stand. You mind knocking his teeth out? As a personal favor.
Isn't that...
Say, didn't we see him skulking around Elderberry? I bet he was hatching another scheme. Wouldn't surprise me, but if I went, that sack of shite would just confuse me again. Words can tell you what this means to me, so I'll sweeten the pot for you. I'll do it. Hell yeah. I won't forget this favor. Swear in my life I won't.
all good?
I agree. We shouldn't leave Milo to his own devices, and it's probably better that you do this.
See you later.
I toured the town up to find him, and he seems to hang about in front of the recruitment center on Lunlumo. Dodgy bastard, but he's your dodgy bastard now.
Let's give it a shot.
Megala Feast, 60k, okay.
You. Now what am I to do?
All right.
Let's
go.
go.
This is... All right then.
Now I need to go to the Franker Street. Turn to the quest Warmth.
Let's go.
Damn it all.
Will you brought me my durable special silk by any chance? Make it something warm.
Really help me
Thank you so
out,
much. Now I can get back to work and keep people safe from this cold. You've really been an enormous help. I've got your reward right here, so take it. There's a little extra on the side. Call it a token of my thanks. I've been hearing about all the good you're doing elsewhere, too.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Tolerance I don't need. But it becomes 1200 mag. This here is made of lightweight, durable spider silk, so I can guarantee it's comfortable. I made it with the thread I had left over. I swore I'd never make armor again, at least not for the nobles in their wars, but for you, I figured I could make an exception. The woman said you are a good-natured prince, one who can't abandon anyone in need. Now, I suppose I've seen that for myself that's true. Make sure everyone knows. Just leave this to me. I'll make sure anyone who buys a blanket knows His Highness was responsible for it. Not bad. Some cozy armor and a true blue supporter. Guess helping the needy pays off, huh?
It's a relief.
Keep helping people stay warm and spreading the good word about Will, alright?
I'm off.
Of course, you can count on me. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Facility is right here.
Go.
Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Got to make sure we're in top shape to face him. Got a moment to spare? I've got to get down to the shops in Brawlhaven at some point. Figured it'd be easier if we could take the runner. That's alright, I mean. Of course.
Right then.
Let's get moving. It's you. Hard luck, chum. Afraid your remedy's just sold out. I'll have to check back when the seasons change, eh? That's about when all the peddlers pass through.
Huh?
I can't wait that long, though. Those herbs are the only things that actually do something for this pain.
Oi!
Struck me down. Is that you, Basilio? The NPC of the Bonds.
Vinka?
I know those ears. Vinka! You've got to be kidding me. You survived, eh? You got big as a house. Took the words out of my mouth, mate. Look at you, Basilio. You're bleeding massive. Suppose you'd have to be bigger, though. It'd been years since we were kids.
Hey.
By the way, who's this little squirt? Got yourself a crony?
Nah.
Nothing like that. Well, here's a comrade. No, friend. Don't have to watch what you say anyway. You don't care what tribe you are. Oh, that tracks. You got it rough enough, but suppose nobody knows that side of the world better than an Elder. The name's Vinka. Good to meet you, eh? Me, Fidelio, and Basilio go way back. Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Pleased to meet you too.
Truth is.
Vinka was there with us at the Igniter experiment facility back when Dell and I were kids.
Oh?
Yeah, you even told him about this facility, eh? Must be some friend if you could talk about all that mess. I have to say, though, it's damn good to see you. After you two ran off, the rest of us were praying you'd make it out alive. Some smartass had it in mind to bet on whether you two lived or died. Except everyone bet on you living, so that settled that. Sounds to me like you won that bet. Well, Fidelio's always been sharp as a blade. Figured as long as they stuck together, they'd have a fair shot.
Speaking of.
Speaking of which, you were after some of these herbs, yeah? Here, take them. Got to mark our reunion somehow.
Serious?
Huh? I mean, I'll not turn them down, but aren't you gonna need them yourself? What, these? No worries. These would have been my just-in-case supply. Go on, have them before I change my mind.
Thanks.
Well, sorry for the trouble, but thanks all the same. So how's Fidelio? Got a tongue as sharp as his wits, but I'd love to chat with him all the same.
Dell.
Dell's gone. He died. Right then.
Hey.
What's wrong? I'm fine. Just stopped drawing and I got a twinge is all. Always been the only lad I know who can screw up sleeping.
Well then.
Sorry, but I'm heading home for the day. Next time, let's talk more about Fidelio, eh? Right. You sure you're good there?
Sam.
Shit. If his chest isn't that bad, it's a wonder he sleeps at all. Oh, only one way or another. If you got the herbs, looks like I owe you and Vinka, Will. Oh, I got it! I'll cook something up for you. I know I don't look it, but I'm a hell of a chef, me. I look forward to it.
Right then.
You'd better. Even put a smile on Dell's face, my cooking did. Though we're both partial to Parapus food anyhow.
Leave it to me.
Done deal. I'll whip you up a real feast, so I hope you're ready. I can sense Basilio's kindness and trust. Rank 2!
Hope you're ready.
Increases evasion when Basilio is attacked by a beast or human monster. Huh. Now, are we talking about humans as in the human creatures?
Listen.
Like the weird fucked up creatures? Hey, did you hear? They found a clergyman's body over by the church.
What in the world?
His leg was broken, right? It's horrifying. It's bound to be some pagan from out of town. Murder? Nasty business, that. We better get back before we got caught up in anything messy. It's probably his friend.
I'll definitely.
Well, let things end here like this for her. Well, too bad, because I got a quest I need to go pick up.
Let's go.
Now what am I to do? Damn it all.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hey, you. Luis is the only one left.
Lady Rena, please.
Close your eye, oh, close your eye. Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Which one's Milo again?
What now?
Turn with the recruitment center on Lone Louis approach.
Close your eye,
it's you.
oh, close your eye.
Aren't you? Will, if you're here, does that mean Loveless is dead?
No.
But we did have him resign from the tournament, and he told us all about how you pulled the wool over his eyes. Heh, oh yes, the Prince is imposter plotting to massacre the Parapus. Honestly, don't you think his naivete deserves some of the blame? Besides, that's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an imposter, after all. A far cry from my divine beauty. Oh, come off it. Is this worth getting heated over? Or perhaps you're raring for a duel to square things, right here and now? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizenry didn't see me disdained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. How about a little gratitude? Oh, up yours. Mark my words, you're gonna get what's coming to you.
Unbelievable.
My, so crass. You must excuse me, but I'm too busy to trade barbs with primates. I'm making my long-awaited return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. And don't get any idea about tailing me, alright? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favor and be more prudent, You don't give the orders around here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed.
The thing is...
He said he was going to the royal capital, so around here.
Oh, I smell trouble.
Are you so desperate for me to kill you? Then by all means, throw it on the gauntlet and make it official. If you win, which you won't, I'll give you equipment that has a special effect, a one-of-a-kind bespoke piece. Look at yourself, swallow the bait and now you wish to squirm. Give chase then, and perhaps you can at least die beautifully. Oh, I want to cave this bastard in. That pretentious, stuck-up little... Grr. He's been a thorn in our side for long enough. I think it's time we settle the score.
Close your eye.
You got that
oh,
right.
Close your eye.
Alright, now we can spend time with the Lady Juna.
I'll Hey.
We're finally facing off against Luis. I've been waiting for this moment so long, I think. I've got butterflies. Hey, Will, if you're ready, do you think we could go pick those Erica leaves we need from Myrtus?
That.
Only if you have time, of course. I'm afraid of going alone, so come with me, please? Of course.
Thank you.
Excuse me. You're truly a generous person. Eh. We're headed to a forest outside Brawlhaven. A carriage can get us there quickly, so let's be off. Already a 2-hour recording. Jesus Christ. And I'm not even a weekend.
Here.
Here we are. I was tied up and left to die here. A field of Erica flowers and the leaves we need. I can almost hear the song I sang to myself back then. A song of hope, of wanting to live. Funny, isn't it? I came to loathe these flowers so much. I never wanted to see them again. And now, I'm here because I need them. That nightmarish experience gave me the ability to tell what the leaves look like. And now I can't help but someone who helped me because of it. When I look at it that way, it's almost as though I survived that hell for a reason. Gives it some significance.
That's good to hear.
Don't worry, we're going to save Myrtus.
Yes.
We're saving her, but I can't help but feel I'm being saved too. Juna took me through the field, foraging for Erica leaves.
Yep.
Can't imagine we need more than this. I just hope it works. Huh, I didn't revert. I'm here, in the place where my worst nightmares came true, and I haven't changed.
Honestly.
I thought that, well, I hope that if I had to show that form to anyone ever again, it might be alright if that person was you. Was there anything more you had to say?
For real?
Nope, that about covers it.
I'm going home.
Anyway, we're done here. Let's get back to Brawlhaven and to Myrtus.
Myrtus.
There you are.
Hey.
I'm sure it's a struggle to speak, but I gathered some leaves that can counteract the poison.
Hey,
I'm sure I'm the last person you wanted to come to your rescue, but the feeling was likewise when you saved me.
please.
You love singing more than anything, don't you? Losing your voice is unacceptable. I only hope it works.
Yay!
Oh, thank goodness, your voice! I owe both for this, but why go through all that for me? Should be obvious, no? I'm grateful to you, and as someone who shares your passion for singing, I understand all too well what it would be like to lose my voice.
And then?
There are some things I can only express through singing. I'm sure you're the same way. And besides, I never got a chance to hear you sing. Juna. I'm glad to see you healed.
Oh,
Frustrated is what I am. She's better than me in every possible way. I'm from a poor bog of a town in the middle of nowhere. It was the best singer in the village, and so I came to the big city. But everyone here, all over the country even, they're so focused on you, they won't give a country girl like me half a second, much less a song. Last year I got the headline for this festival, and I thought it might be my big break, but then you just had to barge in. But it don't matter. I lost to you the second I thought to pull you down with dirty schemes. Coming here didn't change who I was, deep down. Hearing you sing live, though, my jaw hit the floor. I could feel the emotions flooding out from you. You just wanted everyone to be happy. I ain't ever been so miserable. I figured I'd head on home, but then there was that sneaky-looking Sanctist.
you know,
I'm really sorry about the outfit.
then...
You can apologize to Capra for that one later. Together. And it's far too early for you to conclude I've outclassed you.
I'm fine.
You're a strong person. Someone who'd risk their own safety to protect someone else. Wouldn't you agree, Will? She's right. You protected Juna.
Yep.
Exactly. It's all the proof you need you're still growing as a person.
So,
Music encourages us, it comforts us, supports us. It pulls us by the hand when we can't take another step, and it walks alongside us. When the ground feels like it's opened up beneath you, it's the magic that lifts you back up. It saved me once, and I want to offer that to everyone.
hey,
That's why I sing, Myrtus. So if you're ready to take that on, I'll be waiting for you on the grand stage. Couldn't have said it better myself. I'll knock you off your high horse soon enough. She's not on her high horse, though. Should be fun. When that day comes, you'll have to be on the... you'll have to be the judge, Will. I can sense her passion for singing and her deep trust in me. Rank 7!
I love singing so much.
Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner appears to be around here.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! Let's
Great.
go. I don't remember what Rudolph is weak to, so yeah.
What to pick?
Okay. Indestructible honey cake. Directs a barrier that nullifies a slash, pierce, or strike attack. Ooh, nice. Not bad.
Let's see.
Believe it or not, this is Basilia's specialty. I'll go get him. Wait here.
Got a sec.
Making sweets that ain't like normal cooking, mate. It takes a daft touch, it does. Even an extra pinch of flour can turn the best dough into bin fodder. You dash too much sugar, and you've gone from melty to mushy. I promise you, the end results are worth all this hassle, though. There's something kind of addicting about the process, too.
That.
Oh wait, make sure you sift that flour before folding it in, yeah? I started preparing the food with Basilio.
Right then.
Not bad, not bad. Now we've just got to avoid letting it all go droopy and sad. I've made this more times than I can count, but even now I make a disaster of it sometimes. Did you know weather can affect your cooking? Well, it can. He is so much taller than Will.
Okay.
Hey, I think we'd get some laughs if I drew a face in it. They won't mind, yeah? These sweets, I can tell how delicious they are at a glance. Here's my indestructible honey cake. The best chefs in the capital can do better. Helkenbeg, where are you? There you are.
What now?
Well met.
You know, with you here, even on a dangerous journey, I find myself unburdened from worry. Now then, what to do? Ah, yes!
Indeed.
Tis true that there are no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games are fine tools for learning strategy. Playing a game with Hulkenberg will raise my wisdom. I bet you'll kick your butt at it, but do you want to play against Hulkenberg? Yeah. That takes me back. As a younger woman, I was utterly addicted to the game.
If so,
If that's how you plan to make your advance, then... Can't make any more moves. That's the match. I learned quite a bit from that match. I believe we would both benefit from continued practice. This game affords me the opportunity to visualize strategies all on my own. What if an enemy came at me from such an angle? How would I retaliate? And so on and so forth.
I'd say...
I once failed in my duty to protect His Highness the Prince. And at that time, I was but a novice, a new addition to the Royal Guard. I lacked the experience needed to properly assume the role.
That's why.
'Tis for that reason that I now train both my body and mind so thoroughly, as I have vowed to never let such a thing occur once again.
Well then...
You're so strong, Wolfenberg.
No.
I am nothing of the sort. My body bears the scars of my myriad weaknesses. That said, it is quite the pleasure to speak so freely with you. I find comfort in knowing that I may share my feelings with a compatriot. We found this success in this endeavor and create a country where all can truly live equally. I have to serve as a knight captain, passing down what knowledge I can to a new generation. I'll speak not just of tactics, but of all my experiences on this journey, my victories, and of course my failures too. Excuse me. And in doing so, I would see the Royal Guards elevated to new heights, I hope.
Yeah.
If anyone can do that, it's you, Hulkenberg.
Yes.
Well, should his starry-eyed wish come true, I shall tell them much of you, our captain. Such a position is certainly not one most could adapt to, much less succeed in, given the circumstances of our fight. And I must say, you wear the role well. It's hard to believe it's your first foray into such responsibility. Perhaps you have a natural talent for it. Though to call it talent is a disservice. No, whatever higher calling you have, I can only be as I am now because of you.
I wonder...
I think any among us could be captain. I disagree. After all, was it not you and Gallica who set the cogs of this journey in motion? There's some significance to you being captain. You have my gratitude. After crossing proverbial swords with you, I feel that I am one step closer to realizing my dream.
Alright.
I still don't know, well, we still don't know, who handed Gallica the mission to begin with.
Alright.
Now then, shall we continue our discussion on tactics? There are some blunders you can avoid next time. For example, when a piece moves here, you should... Not only that, but who's the woman? Well, the voice that says, "Oh, Lodestar," and all that shit. Like, who's that?
With the protection of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. The party stands in the way of Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner as he continues to hunt monsters as a display of his power.
Oh, hell, Rudolph!
You not ready for a scrap? Rudolph's here with a steel lion and is ready to pounce. Oi, oi, hurry it up! He's already climbing aboard. Come on, shift it!
Go!
He's a strong opponent, and that'll make taking him down all the sweeter. Let's go all out.
Let's do it.
Oh, hell yeah. You know we will.
Oh. I can't say I expected you would be the one to come to me. You're but a wretched little elder, impersonator of those who would rule you. And do my eyes deceive me? A Parapus and a Ujiv stand among your retinue? With a disgraced Rusant knight to boot. The ignominy of it all! Harmony among the tribes is a delusion. A petty, ignorant rejection of reality. When I am king, I shall rebuild this nation that knew only weakness by Luis's hand. And then, finally, I will establish a unified nation under the Rusants. All tribes will live in rightful segregation!
That's the worst way to think! We won't find any compromise with him. And we won't lose.
I will show you the strength and bearing of a true Rusant! Now! Come at me! Let's give you a...
You want the tribes even more divided? I won't let that happen!
Impossible! What is that power? Even so, I cannot lose. I refuse to.
They're weak to something new!
Oi! You alright, old man? Gonna leave a nasty scar, that.
Ah, you! Silence! Even the Parapus would pity me now! I will not suffer such shame!
That right? Suit yourself, I suppose. But if you ask me, thinking like that's way more exhausting than it's worth. We come from two tribes, but that don't have to mean anything else. We're different, that's all. And I don't see why different folks can't meet in the middle, eh?
Tis as Basilio says, and you've been defeated. Dismount from your gauntlet runner and renounce your campaign for the throne.
Applause, please.
Even I had more to learn.
Marvelous. I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Well, that settles that. Isn't that...
What now?
Oh, well, still alive and kicking, I see. Well, hey, just the guy I wanted to see. I've been thinking a lot about what happened last time. Hard to put words to it all. You got time to hear me, Rainbow? Of course.
Thank you so much.
Do ya? What a champ. I know I talked big before, but I haven't done much of anything. I don't really know what to do, if I'm honest. Talk to me.
You know something?
I was just thinking back to what Manahut said about finding proper jobs. He was right about that, at least. Honest work would lead to honest lives, and more importantly, food on the table.
But
That's where I hit a dead end. What jobs could parapists like us even qualify for?
Yeah?
Well, not every day you see Catherina here in Altaberry.
Huh?
Eudoricus. You gathering people up for work in these parts?
No.
Nah, I'm done doing that. I've got a steady gig at a huge furniture shop. The old man who runs the place has taken a liking to me. He's even letting me come up with new products, and finding new help. I even pulled in all those guys you saw in the carriage the other day.
I'm so
Oh,
glad.
ain't that just brilliant? I'm over the moon for you.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's all thanks to you, you know. And the old man's only nice to parapists like us, because apparently you saved his life a long ways back. He was cutting wood in the mountains, and some bear didn't much appreciate it. He started running for his life, and you swooped in and took it down. He says he knows most of us parapists are good folks, so he doesn't mind giving us work. That's wonderful. Fantastic, even. That all said, he's probably just one guy in a long list of people you've helped, right, Catherina? Well, what goes around comes around. If you're ever in a pinch, you come straight to us, here? Thanks, and tell all the lads I said hello.
I see it clear as day.
Relying on others, huh? Wasn't in my nature before, but there's some stuff even I can't do alone.
Right then.
One person making waves may not amount to much, but when everyone gets stuck in, the world's gonna change. I know it. Agreed, but change doesn't happen overnight. True, but by the time I'm an old grandma, I bet I'll see a very different world than what we're seeing now.
Thank you.
Thanks, though, well,
So much.
you've always been there for me. I knew you never really had the time, but you carved some out anyway. And you know what? I think that's why we deserve a king, Will.
Think of the future.
I want to live in the kind of world you create, Will. I could sense Catherina's newfound purpose and her unshakable faith in me. Rank 7!
You're the ace in our deck, you know.
Displays the location of treasure chests in unexplored area. Comrades in battle. Catherina will support the party in certain dungeons. She is a force to be reckoned with. What does that mean? Catherina will now come assist you in certain dungeons. While in the dungeon, Catherina may exhibit her martial arts prowess at the beginning of a battle by performing a powerful attack on a single enemy. Huh.
Let's talk shop.
Something's dawning on me. Not sure how to put words to it, but most people find work through connections, right? They try to make themselves sound like a good fit for that kind of work. Yeah, what of it?
Don't fret now.
I guess what I'm saying is that such a bad thing? Take me, for instance. I'm pretty tenacious. You know that about me. You're the coolest, Catherina. You think so? Well, for your information, I break dishes because I don't know my own strength at complicated topics, but me to sleep. To sleep. And one more fun fact. I'm shameless, too. I'm not done asking for your help by a long shot, Will.
See you in a bit.
So anyway, I'm gonna be out there putting the work in, so don't be a stranger. My apologies. These places are most unkind to my sinuses.
Think we'll make it?
I'm just glad you didn't catch a cold. It's pretty chilly here, so we all have to be careful to not get sick. You speak the truth. You were permitted to get the sniffles out after our task is complete, and only then. For now, we must work to increase our support.
Let's make it happen.
You're right, but we've only got 5 days left until we leave. We can't take on too much before then. Those are the symbols of the Dragon Thistle Berry. I admit, I didn't believe you could actually do it. I hope they'll be of use. They most definitely will. The medicine can be prepared quickly, so please wait here for just a moment.
Thanks for that.
There should be enough to ensure that everyone gets the proper treatment. Can't thank you enough.
All right.
Glad to hear it. Hopefully they can all make a full recovery. I can never repay you enough, but please accept this token of my gratitude. It's some money as well as the leftover medicine. I hope it'll be useful. And they have been hearing good things about you. I added a small sum to your reward to show my gratitude or support for everything you're doing.
Mission accomplished.
Nice. Perhaps now I could be forgiven. Forgiven? Some time ago, my son was attacked while patrolling the border. There was a medicine shortage at the time, so I could only watch as he slipped away from the pain. This time, I vowed to save those young lives. Though I know nothing I do will absolve my sins. It's not your fault.
Yep.
Young people dying on the front lines. Medicine shortages making things worse. It's not one person's fault. The whole country's gone wrong. We're working to make sure that tragedies like this never happen again. You see, is that what drives you to fight? You can count on me among your supporters, and I'll spread the word around that you, Will, are a candidate of character.
Well, I'm off.
The young soldiers this medicine will save, as well as their loved ones, will undoubtedly lend you their support as well.
Thanks.
Thank you. We'll make sure to live up to your expectations. Won't we, Will? Forest. Ben is here in this forest, right? Between the name and the region, this place has freezing written all over it. Hearing the only lost sight of it bothers me. It's either fairly fleet or foot, or...
Onward, then.
It'll all be clear once we're there. It appears we can fly there from here.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! Let's not dilly-dally.
What to pick?
I do kind of owe him. Basilio, eh? Adamantine honey cake.
Let's see.
Hey. Hold up. Right then. Hmm? Oh, nice. Yo.
Hey, what are you up to? Yeah, you feeling hungry? Wanted to thank you for coming along on my errand last time, yeah? So I figured I could cook you something. I'm starving. Fantastic. Well, table for one, right this way. Good, ain't it? That's why I try a tree nut egg drop soup and honey glazed poison cascadas chicken. Food looks really great, actually. What's the matter? Is your appetite? Oh, the poison. No worries, mate. Self-cured, yeah? I got all the actual toxins out. It ain't dangerous or anything. It's got a salty sweet glaze and leaves the tongue tingling for more.
Yeah?
See? Good, eh?
Yeah.
More, please. You're only one bite in and you want more. Guess you really are keen on it. Truth is, wasn't long ago that I couldn't cook a thing. After the igniter experiments, my sense of taste got loads sharper. Couldn't eat much unless it tasted really nice. So I picked up cooking to fend for myself.
Right.
Right. Got an after dinner treat here too.
Yeah.
So here we got baked fruit sweets, right? Along with some Alento tea. The tea's bitter stuff, so I preserved the leaves and sugar. The gentle scent calms the heart.
I mean...
Alento's one of them, what you call sedative herbs. I drink it myself on nights where the pain gets loud.
Really?
Does it hurt that badly?
Just a sec.
Sometimes, yeah. Like something inside me is clawing to get out.
Oh, right.
Reminds me, never get to telling you about these old wounds. Me and Dell, we both grew up in the slums. Well, I call them slums. Or just a trash dump. No parents or anything, so every day was pretty miserable. I went to enlist, hoping we could afford to eat that way. They told me I was too young, but I get invited to be part of some igniter development facility. Told me I'd be helping them test igniters before the soldiers got them, but they left out the part about testing them on us. If we lived or died, it didn't matter. Vinka was there too, you know, a mate who split his herbs with us. At the facility, you got room, board, and a bit of coin. Slave wages, but if the igniters went unstable on you or you stopped being useful, that's it, you're done. So no matter what they threw at us, or how bad we hurt, we took it all. We had to. Sounds like you two made the right choice in running away.
Yeah.
In hindsight, sure. Took us ages to commit to breaking out, though. Dawn to dusk, all we had was pain. Death was always one faulty igniter away. Looking back, I'd never have gotten through it without Ardell. The experiments got worse, and I started losing friends to him, one by one. I ended up at death's door myself, and that's when Dell had enough and broke us out. Dell was in a rough shape himself, but he carried me, ran with me all the way to a church. That's where we met Lady Rella. She told me what it's like now. It's not all there is. If you keep living, the world will surely change. Feels like I finally get what she meant. Got to treat you to a nice meal. I even got to meet Vinka again. Wouldn't have had those chances if I'd given up. And now, giving up's the last thing on my mind. Hell, I've got some actual hope. You might just be able to build the world Dill and I dreamt of. I can sense his determination to live and his deep trust in me. Rank 3!
Me and Dell didn't live well.
That's why Dell stopped growing, you know? Side effects of the experiments and all. By the look of him, I think I got the opposite. Might be a little grayer, but he's not actually aged all that much, you know? In any case, seems like he's doing well. I could be glad for that, at least.
Sure.
Let's visit him again sometime, alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, bound to have fixed the sleeping posture by then, at least. Though, hold on.
Wait,
you don't mean he was lying about his sleeping wrong? He was, wasn't he? You can't even sleep wrong on your chest anyway, right? Damn it, can't believe he stepped it past me. I bought it without a second look. Got to ask Vinka what the hell's going on.
sorry.
But we probably won't be able to make it today. Take me to Brawlhaven when you can. You gotta! Of course.
Hey, did you see outside?
The Solstice Crossing unfurls ahead. Powerful magic at play here blends autumn scenery with winter vistas all year round. Its stunning beauty soothes the hearts of travelers. But it is also said that if one remains too long, they succumb to the mountain's enchantment. Perhaps guided by magics powerful enough to alter the seasons, the Gauntlet Runner stops before the trees grow too dense.
Excuse me. Woo! Solstice Crossing. Everyone, please have a look at this! The thicket possesses such a deep red color! My, such a stunning display of autumn leaves. What do you mean by autumn leaves?
Yes.
I suppose this is your first time seeing them. In colder regions, the color of the trees shift to a red or yellow when the temperature descends. We call the season autumn. According to what the innkeeper told me, in this place the leaves stay that way the whole year. The snow too.
Whatever do you mean?
If it's usually a result of the temperature, then how is it that these particular autumn leaves maintain their pigment throughout the year?
Sure.
Maybe it's through the power of magic.
That's
Didn't put a lot of effort into that explanation, did you? The exact workings of it are unfamiliar to me, but from what I've heard, all this was the work of one of the Hero Kings. Specifically the Faker King, who took a particular delight in surprising his subjects. It is said that he cast some magic upon this mountain.
Whoa!
Using magic to set the changing seasons in stone definitely sounds like something the Faker King would do. I am amazed to learn that there is such a story about this place.
Alright.
Plus for wisdom. Yeah, baby.
I'm quite grateful.
Everyone, I must thank you all most deeply. What makes you say that all of a sudden? If you had not allowed me to accompany you off of the island, I would have never seen something such as this. I share similar sentiments. In all my years, I've never been so deeply moved by such a sight. I think we're bound to see many more surprising things as we continue our journey. With a treat to see a new landscape, I had a fair bit of fun drawing this place as well.
A road in the northeastern mountains of Montario gives way to the Everfrost Forest, its foliage visible through the biting wind. just as the seas of Oceania rise inexplicably into the air, the land here rejects even the modest climate fluctuations of its surroundings. The gauntlet runner skids along the frost to stop at the forest's entrance, the icy wind ever present.
Isn't that...
So, according to the stories, our bounty is lurking somewhere within these woods. The beast seems to be quite dedicated to hiding itself. It would seem we have no choice but to lure it out.
Now then.
It's not my preferred way of doing things, but I suppose we just need to make a scene, then.
Speaking of...
According to what we heard at the recruitment center, it previously appeared after it sensed that some Velmos had been killed.
Ah, I get it.
Aye, so let's have done some Velmos then. We must tread with caution in this place, or we may find ourselves surrounded by foes in an open area.
I'm heading out.
Alright, let's get started. Our goal is to ultimately take down Luis, right? Well then, we can't allow ourselves to get stymied by something like this. Let's hope I can kill everything in one shot and earn some coin, too. Just a second, I sent something.
So, hey.
Hi!
Oh, there you are! Thought I caught up with you. When I heard you lot were coming, I rushed here right away. Just couldn't keep still. This place is like my back garden, you know? Don't be afraid to rely on me, Kate. Wha-bam! Come on, let's hurry up and go. I'm looking forward to this. Huh, awesome.
What now?
Okay then. Let's go.
We found something.
We're so lucky.
Oh.
Okay, so... Come on. Get ready.
Oops, that was the last one. We're here. I can already sense our bounty, as well as another presence. Yeah, shit. Monster with 2 hits. Undoubtedly, this is the great ice beast of which we've heard so much about. Hang on now, what's that behind him? Oh!
Oi!
Hey you, it's dangerous there. Stay away from the monster. Get behind us. What monster? No, this presence is a divine sign of the coming age. It is a testament, heralding a new epic written according to Lord Luis's gospel. And when all has been efficated within that void, Lord Luis shall establish a new nation. This beast and I, we are here alike to aid him.
Wait.
Is this soul truly an associate of Luis?
No.
This one's an adherent. The devotion's all one-sided, like. Plenty of his thought among the frontline soldiers pushed to fanaticism by frustration with the top.
However...
But what's he doing with a monster? That king certainly doesn't play nice with people. It's a ferocious beast. When we first met, the beast had been grievously wounded. Teaching an injured beast some manners is simple, with the help of Igniter, that is. That a legendary beast will be at my command. Why, surely that is a divine providence. And so together we combat any who would make an enemy of Lord Luis. Wait, could it be that you are the self-proclaimed prince that would defy Lord Luis? Providence blesses us further. Killing you would beckon Lord Luis' world closer.
I'm going.
I don't believe words will reach him. So come, get ready, everybody. All we do to see Lord Luis's world realized, and so do I hereby consign all of you to oblivion. Well, good news, I beat it.
Good. Tis done.
Yeah, that fight was very annoying. I didn't even need Makura break, I don't think, because I killed the damn Chimera fast enough. And the dude had Absorb Ice, Repel Fire, I think. So he had no elemental weakness, and he had no physical weakness. He resisted Slash. So, yeah, bring Basilio in.
Nice. I feel
I continue to grow.
Frostpoint 1. Impossible! The beast is a symbol of the upcoming upheaval, the proof that the world responded to Lord Luis's will. To see it defeated is...
Hey!
Wake up, mate, and have a look around with your own eyes. Damn it. Listen, I was a soldier too, so I get where you're coming from. After a while, it all feels so helpless and suffocating. Feels like it wouldn't be so bad to see this country turn to ash. The beast will break everything apart, that I've no doubt. The injustices will be gone, sure, but also the good things, the important things. He'll come for it all.
Hey.
Does that truly sit with you? Your friends, your family, the places where you shared meals. There must be one thing in this world you couldn't bear to lose, isn't there? Once things are gone, they're gone forever. There must be another way besides burning all of it down. But we've no other choice left to us.
See this?
Look at this lad here. He's just a scrawny little elder, I admit, but I believe he's got more power than Luis, truly. Admittedly, he must possess an immense power to fell the great ice beast, but...
Yeah.
Strength isn't just about raw power. Look at him. Even with things being the way they are now, he's still offering you a helping hand. He really wants to create a world where no one has to shed tears over injustice. I reckon there's more hope in that ideal than in the world Luis is trying to make. Truly, a world without tears. Please believe in me. Please have faith in me. Your goals are different. Instead of trying to destroy, you actually want to build things up. Alright, I understand now. I'll place my faith in you, and I'll hold the line.
I'd love your help if you can.
Speaking with all honesty, I've also met others who share my concerns. I will tell them of you. I shall take my leave. Good. He's left us. I assume that he intends to rejoin his fellow deserters.
Now then.
Well then, I think it's about time we head back to the entrance, don't you? Yep.
Yeah.
Let's make our way back to the entrance.
You're right.
We've already spent too much time faffing about in this freezing place. Alright, I got the gold beetle. Got the ore. Yep, let's leave.
What
But
now?
just in case. The bitter cold of that forest was something else, wasn't it? Just thinking about it is enough to get me shivering again. I do hope that the people who live nearby may now experience some peace. They've suffered more than most, so I take satisfaction in aiding them. The bounty has a big payout too, so we're helping ourselves and the people at the same time. Birds meet stone. This is the best kind of help, ain't it? You'd better report in and let them know that the deed is done well.
Anyone catch your eye?
Could that be the Frostborn Horn? You really defeated it. Well, I suppose it's no surprise, given your level of skill.
Excuse me.
Deserting the bounty, convinced there was a harbinger sent to bring down this corrupt country. That might have been why it was so difficult to find. He was probably covering its tracks.
Saved me a lot of work.
Makes sense why we lost track of it. Appreciate the reporting. Here's your reward.
We did it.
Thank you kindly.
All right.
Ooh, so close. Almost there. Hello? Controller? There we go. I've been seeing more and more deserters across the country lately. You've seen how strange the world has become these days. With His Eminence Fortin dead, everyone has gotten a bit restless.
Yeah, but...
Yeah. No new bounty targets. Alright.
All right then.
Let's go.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now.
Ah, I see.
Tower of Insolence.
We have a pending request.
I know we can
there.
fly, but it's so far. We had a monster hunt request there, didn't we? Is everyone ready?
Now there's a
Of course I am. Whatever's in store, it's no much for us.
It's your call.
It's burn my day, but of course.
Let's be off.
Yeah, excuse me.
What to pick?
Alrighty. Bookshelf and read literacy workshop. This one, a workbook. It appears to be a book for practicing reading and writing. Oh yeah. Imagination. Yes. It's a book meant to teach. Yeah. The food section has some beautiful illustrations, and Basilio seems to have sketched Fidelio with a big smile. Aw. Never seen Fidelio with a smile like that. I'm guessing that's something only people he was close to ever saw. Basilio's handwriting is big and bold, just like him. Yeah.
All right.
+6. Possibly one more, maybe? It'll probably happen after I finish the book, whatever that is.
Did you see outside?
Long thought to be a fairy tale, the decaying estate stretches across an island in the sky before them. A floating island would be remarkable enough, but the remnants of man-made architecture found here is the true marvel. And yet, those who could see it in the sky through magical means were forbidden from speaking a word of it by the sanctest powers that be. The Gauntlet Runner descends upon legend, its occupants unable to fathom what sort of civilization could have thrived among the ruins.
Is this floating? It's floating, right? If I move, it won't come crashing down? Could it be?
Is that?
Unbelievable! Truly unbelievable! I nearly passed out the heavens just by looking at this. Not only floating in the sky. I thought stuff like this only existed in storybooks. I've also heard those legends about the ancient people who lived among the clouds. I can't believe I'm actually seeing it in person. Oi, take a look at that. There's some wreckage on that floating island over there. An impossibly tall stone tower with glass windows, but it's definitely man-made.
What do you mean?
They're all worse for wear, but it resembles the basement level of the Dragon Temple, doesn't it? I wonder how it got wrecked like that.
Sure.
Perhaps it was attacked and destroyed by some sort of flying monster. That'd have to be an awfully ginormous beast, though I suppose we live in a world where humans and dragons exist, so we can't rule out the possibility. This is all that remains of someone's dreams. Thinking about it like that really gets me down. Dreams, you say? Then perhaps it's a lesson for us. No matter the magnitude of your accomplishments, all will be lost eventually.
No.
That's not true.
Right?
That's right. We might be able to hold on to our dreams. We just have to be careful not lose sight of them.
All right.
Now then.
Well then, if we're all done pontificating, I think everyone living in the now would like us to get back on track.
Here.
I'll trust this to you. I've made sure to capture all the little details so you can properly describe the scene to people who haven't seen it. Thanks.
Infringing upon the heavens, the Tower of Insolence appears before their eyes. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery, or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner, disturbing countless years of unbroken silence, lands confidently in front of the tower.
I apologize if you hear my dog barking. I wish I could shut them up. I really do. Both of them.
Here.
You know, it's a proper tower when it's massive, even from the sky. Wonder how many floors it has. We're to find and defeat a monster here, yes? Right, defeat the Zeocropus and bring back the Bramblethorn baton. All this to prove we're strong enough to take on Louise. Bit much, yeah? But without anyone else to turn to, he was contemplating taking on Louise by himself. We couldn't let that stand. Right, taking down Louise is our charge, so let's prove we're up to it.
True.
Putting your mettle to the test every once in a while is good for you. Monsters like these should pose no threat by comparison to Louise, anyway. And there's treasure to be gained in the process. We truly killed two birds with one stone.
Got a sec?
This is a real monster den, alright? I can already sense them. Take it slow, Will.
Hey!
Okie dokie.
Yep. What do you think?
I feel like there's something we need in there, but it could get good finally. You up for this? Let's go. Yeah, jeez.
I beg your pardon, but...
I've no doubt that monster with only one eye is the Zeocropus. We must claim that club, hopefully without being struck by it ourselves.
However...
Seems to be best to take it down at the same time as its fellows, but we've only found one to begin with. If it's only got one eye, we can blind it in half the time, yeah? That's plenty to work with, so let's start pounding it.
Gangway!
We're out of time to figure it out. On your guard, everyone.
Don't forget about me! You done begging for your life.
They're weak to piercing attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Summoner, it is your turn!
Oh, well, would you look at that. Thanks, Catherina. Holy shit.
Satisfactory.
I'll strive for greater heights.
More magic.
I'm better and stronger.
I've acquired a new power.
I can use this. Right then.
Brilliant. Got what we came for. Watch where you touch this thing, though. Awful damn prickly. Not bad, considering the monster we had to take down. I hope that's proof enough of our ability.
Shall we away?
Shall we return to the entrance? No.
Well...
Excuse me. If anything's like the previous tower, there's something at the back. What's up?
This is...
Talisman of the Divine. I am level 57, going into level 60, and I still don't have tier 3 magic abilities.
Hey!
Or just tier 3 magic from Wizard. Let that sink in. Let's return
Okay then. Got it.
See you soon,
I think Atlas wants you to, if you're focusing on magic, have Will be general to get the ice move from there, because that's a magic attacking move. But I don't know.
Now that you mention it.
The object we got on the tower, whom did we need to deliver it to again? The Sanctus Soldier, I believe. He was a bit zealous about doing in Louise. I believe he was going to reconsider it if we delivered this to him. We've got to stop him, so we should do it so quickly. Everybody wants to stop the Louise, don't they? Hey, Will, let's get this to him soon, yeah?
Splendid.
Wait, that dangerous-looking club is the purple-thrown bat! Or baton. I never thought I'd see it. Let me get a closer look. Go ahead. This is the Zeocropus's club. There's no doubt about it, so you really did defeat it. Well, are you gonna say it now? Come on, admit that we're powerful enough to take on Louise. I will admit that you're clearly stronger than the Zeocropus, but it still remains to be seen if you're stronger than Louise. Nevertheless, you took me seriously. For that, I must admit my heart is moved. No matter who it may be, you'll pay genuine attention to anyone in need. You're far more qualified to be king than Louise. Perhaps you really will be able to push past Louise and onto that shining throne. You have my respect. Grudgingly.
You've been a real help to me, you know.
Take this as a token of my support. I hope it will help you help in your fight against the vile predator. Your reputation precedes you, so here, take a little extra. Go on. Thanks.
Mission accomplished.
Now then.
Max courage! Now I just need wisdom and imagination.
Courage. Why, that...
I find it hilarious that wisdom is one of the first things that you level up to level 2, and it's one of the last things that levels up to level 5. It seems I misunderstood you. For that, I apologize. It'll be far from easy to defeat Louise, but no, I am on your side. Fight hard.
Yeah.
We appreciate the thought. Let's not let him down, Will.
ridiculous.
All right, then. Let's go.
Right. Hey, what are you up to? Can't stop worrying about Vinka. I think he's in town. You mind coming with me to look for him? Sure.
You really came through.
You serious? Oh, thanks.
Hey.
You heard what happened? That store over there got attacked too, and the shopkeep's neck was broken, just like the others.
That's awful.
Wasn't that the shop that was selling dirty igniters on the table? Maybe someone's got an axe to grind. Yeah. They say it's a Parapus behind it. A real hulk of a man too. Going by injuries, maybe he really is a monster.
Hmm?
Wait, another murderer. This place gets more lawless by the day. Basilio, please. It hurts! That's Vinka!
Vinka!
What's wrong? Is it the wounds?
Hey!
Oi, take it easy. Come on. Basilio. What? Don't tell me you're worried about me. You're just like Fidelio. Always coming to check on me when I had it hard, even when I'd just eaten something I shouldn't have. That's all this is, yeah?
Sam?
If it really were just food poisoning, it's your stomach that'd be hurting. I'm not a kid anymore, Vinka. I'm not going to fall for anything that obvious. Anyways, let's get you to a church. One of them healers ought to have some fix for the pain at least. Not setting foot in any damn church.
Well then.
Then you could just take the medicinal herbs. The hell do you two know? It's just my time to die, nothing more.
I hate it.
You're not gonna die.
Stop this,
I'm sick of
please.
this, mate. I'm sick of not being able to save the people I care about. Don't tell me you're gonna die. You're gonna stay alive so we can keep being stupid together. Fine, I'll go see your churchman. Later, though. Got some business to take care of first.
About that.
When will you be done?
Hey.
The more hands, the better, ain't it? We can help too, so let's get this job done and over with.
I see.
Yeah, suppose you two might be able to help. Then I'll need a bit to prepare. Come see me again later, alright?
I swear it.
Don't just say that and run off. It's a promise, alright?
I'm sorry.
Sorry for dragging you into the job of Vinkas without asking. Delver here, I'm sure he'd wreck me over at the coals for that one. It was very like you to do, Basilio.
Hey.
Can't tell if that's a compliment. Thanks if it is, though. Glad I had you here. Else Vinka would have probably given me the runaround again.
Thanks.
You're a real moon yourself, you know? Not many would have stuck with me this far. Thanks. Rank 4.
And we ain't even family. Glad to hear it. Let's head back.
Let's come back once Vinka's done with his preparations, then. I'll be counting on you again. The guide made another oopsie. It says rank 3. Even though it was rank 4. Just like with Juno, I believe. We actually need to go out, or go hang out with Alonso. Made up my mind. All that's left is for him.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? There's something I've been wanting to ask you. In your ideal world, do you think lies are necessary? Nope. I thought you'd say that. I've begun to think the same myself. Excuse me. The time has come for our production's final act, my once-in-a-lifetime performance, and you, my friend, are pivotal to its success. Are you ready for this? You know I am. With overflowing courage, I convey to Alonso my determination to trust his vision and go along with whatever happens.
Thank you.
I knew you'd say that. Okay, let's get the show on the road. Ready to go? I'm ready.
If that's the case...
Shall we head for the tavern, then? This calls for a celebration, so let us feast. You could not have wandered into my life at a worst possible time, but I suppose that's precisely why you were my destiny all along. Take care. Eh? Supposed to be eating with Alonso at the tavern. I must have passed out, and I don't think it was by choice. I got drugged. Isn't this the Brawlhaven Square? Oh boy, what the fuck did you do?
Listen to me!
Who do you think was behind all this wickedness? Yes, it was the scoundrel, Kukulis. He deceived good people, then sold them into slavery. He lined his pockets with dirty money to fuel his life of utter debauchery. Some of you may wonder if my words can be trusted, given my own intentions. After all, am I not a villain myself? You would not be wrong, for Kukulis held my family hostage and forced me to abuse my powers to defraud you. To those who have suffered under the burden of unfair taxes, you have my sincerest apologies. To refuse him would have put my family in jeopardy.
However...
But I was not his only victim. Kukulis raised his hometown to ashes when it became a hindrance to his schemes. And worst of all, when his own mother defied him, he killed her in retaliation.
How dreadful.
His own mother?
What have you done?
He's a monster. Say something.
You're horrible.
You should die. Also didn't react. He can't hear me over this crowd.
Now then.
There's no talking your way out of this. Tell us you repent, Kukulis. Repent? Ha! What is there to repent for? This will of ale tastes like ambrosia when it's bought with money pilfered from you fools.
Thanks, friend.
I've made fortunes from this man in particular. What good are soft hearts in position of power, if not easy prey? My mother? My hometown? As if I ever gave a damn about them. Am I the one at fault here? No. You have only yourself to blame for your folly.
You devil!
Yeah.
Just kill him already.
Oh.
There you are. You finally arrived.
Hear me!
Good people, this brave young man here, Will, is the one who saved my family. He pretended to work with Kukulis and saved the victims in his clutches. Furthermore, he captured the wicked cur himself and handed him over to me.
Understood.
As you all may know, he is a candidate to become the new king. He is a true hero, one deserving of the crown. This kid.
Oh my.
I believe will become king.
You're here.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Hero in the flesh, look at the right mess you've got me into.
Why?
Explain yourself, Alonso. I've longed for this moment. There's nothing else I desire. I only made it this far because of you. I could always tell you didn't want to become king yourself, but that's not how the wheels turn. You will take the throne.
Remember your vow.
When will, for the sake of this world. I don't understand what's going on, but looking into Alonso's eyes, I can sense his determination and unquestionable faith in me. Rank 7?
You gave me a reason to live. I thank you, truly.
Unlocks analysis data for all enemies with certain exceptions. Jesus Christ, this would have been handy.
Now then.
Then let his life be forfeit. So in the crimes of Cucullus. The landlord carried out the sentence. Alonso is slain. Alone, I left the scene and returned to the inn. Thanks to his sacrifice, the entire village now supports me.
Gauntlet Runner.
Not on my watch.
Milo's Gauntlet Runner is around here. Let's go teach him a lesson.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course! Let's go.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay, here we go. Don't forget, stay alert till we get there.
What to pick?
Okay.
What now?
There are some letters facing the opposite direction, probably written by Fidelio. His handwriting is almost delicate compared to Basilio's heavy strokes. The last page has only a single word, written in Basilio's handwriting. Live.
Now then.
Imagination is now plus at 5. So, yeah, wisdom is the last one.
Imagination. Why?
Glad I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world is deep.
All right.
Bookworm.
With the
Finish reading old
protection
books.
of the royal magic gone, the tournament for the throne escalates. Those who would turn the tide with military might are spurred by opportunity. Milo's path to a world where beauty reigns is once again thwarted by the party's Gauntlet Runner. His frustration boils over, marring his elegant countenance.
That would be Milo.
Looks like we were expecting it, though. He's already on board and raring to go.
We can do this!
He's a cheat and he deceived Loveless. We have no need to hold back.
Keep your wits about you.
We shall show him how once evil's deeds come back to bite them. Excuse me.
Milo! You're not getting away from us now!
Ah, it would appear this is turning in a decidedly uglier direction. Alas, I'd have much preferred if you and that Loveless had blotted out one another. Oh, unfortunate souls who fall so tragically short of my beauty. A shame. Mutual elimination would have been your sole means of bettering this world.
Shut your mouth! How dare you trick us!
Well, I suppose there is one way I might rectify this situation and secure the reign of beauty. I need only dispose of you all here and now. Of course, if you intend to defy me, then you're welcome to try. Let's give you...
We're not just gonna let you win!
This is wrong! This is unforgivable! A man of beauty cannot lose to these graceless barbarians!
If I might ask, I've been wondering for some time, but what about you is actually beautiful? You belittle people. You manipulate them with your schemes. I genuinely don't understand. What is anyone supposed to find beautiful about you?
Silence! I am beautiful. Surely, you need only look, yes? Even a plain, simple little girl like you will understand if you look upon my face.
I am sorry, but is there something I should find appealing about it?
In any case, you lost! And if you try to manipulate us ever again, you'll regret it.
That'll do. Nice. I feel
Power can be
I'm
so
getting stronger.
intoxicating. Well, that settles that.
Hi there.
Hey, you got time? Tell me you do. I got something I want to announce to my parapet mates, and you gotta be there to hear it too. Come with me. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Thanks. I know what I can do now. You
So
keep your eyes
much.
open too. Oh?
I didn't gather you here just to hand out free money. I did it to help you find good work. Because, see, if you find good work, you don't need to depend on other people. And that means you've got no one dragging you along. You decide how you want to live, and you make the most of it. So let's hear it. Want to live on your own terms? I'm sure the answer's pretty clear. We can get there, one step at a time. And today, right here, is your first step.
A pretty speech, no doubt. But who's gonna hire a parapet?
I can answer that. Where I work, there's an old man who said if Catherina vouches for them, he'll hire them. No questions asked.
Sure, but we don't have the skills for a workshop like that.
I know. That's why we're gonna get you some proper schooling.
We're going to erect a facility right here and hire a teacher who'll show you how to read and write and perform calculations. You can also learn carpentry, needlework, or medicine. And once you've the skills, we can talk to workshops and trade associations.
I don't care about any of that! I say just give us money! Sounds like a right pain in the arse. There's gotta be a faster way than all that!
You think handouts are gonna keep you alive? If everyone sits in the cart and no one pulls, would you just sit in the mud till you die?
Oh, come off it! We take what we're owed! It's that easy! Besides, you were the one saying we'd steal it back from the rich!
You can do this. Keep going.
Yeah, I did say that, but I wasn't right. And for that, I'm sorry. Something stolen is just gonna keep getting stole. You'll start to fear and resent your neighbour. It's an endless cycle of misfortune. How can anyone take pride in living off someone else's work stolen by force? I couldn't. No, we can't steal our way to a good life. We gotta shape our reality with our own two hands. We welcome anyone who wants to be their own change. Here, together, we write our own futures.
Do you think it's possible that I could be a leather worker?
And I want to try making clothes. I mend all my family's garb, and I'm pretty good at it.
I love teaching kids. If I dedicate myself to study, might I be a teacher as well?
What's got into all your heads? All this bloody talk about change. Too late for me, I say.
Not by half. So tell me, what do you want to do? We can work on this together.
Always thought it'd be nice to see the ocean. Thought that since I was a kid.
Then learn how to do calculations. If you can do that, I can introduce you to a merchant in Brylehaven.
This is really taking off. It's gonna take me a while to get through all these people. I know the Parapus haven't had the best lot in life, but I'm feeling more optimistic about our chances these days. Because, I mean, you're gonna be a king soon, yeah? Things will really start looking up for us then.
I'll do my best to live up to your expectations.
Good, because I'll be holding my breath. But I won't be sitting on my hands either. Not that we'll rely too much on you. It's gonna have to be a team effort. Though, I guess in an ideal world, we wouldn't need kings. one king can't make the world a better place. It takes everyone to pull that off.
You're right about that.
I am, mate. A person who puts their mind to it can change their own world. That much I know. Our paths may be different, but I'll be fighting the good fight with you. And when the going gets tough, or when you feel all alone, you remember me. Because we're fighting together, king or not. No matter what lies ahead for you, we're comrades in arms.
The loyal hunter, Catherina, keeper and heritor of the brawler's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust by the grace.
My dreams may seem impossible, but I'm not giving them up.
Rank 8! Party now can now study martial artists. Ooh.
Catherina! Who's here? They've delivered some for us! You lot better save some for me! Wait, come and have a meal with us. Consider it an early coronation ceremony.
Got any unfinished business around here? We've got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where all will be settled. Let us have no intention unrealized. The prince would want it that way. I generally thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Montaria's restaurants while we still can, but I guess you don't think your stomach all the time.
Right then.
This is it. Last chance for a tune-up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left, yeah? Let's get everything done with.
Shall we?
Alrighty then.
What now?
Couldn't help but notice Milo's steaming shite of a runner is back in town. Should I take it that as a sign you won? You can. Seems the bloody fool, right? What I'd give to check him, or deck him once. What I'd give to deck him one myself, but he's all up in his runner now. Must be licking his wounds. The pompous brat can cower in fear cower in there like a child for the rest of his days for all I care. Really, I'm glad though. Glad that painted mongrel didn't end up coming out on top and that you're still standing. If I'm honest, I didn't give two shites about the government, and my followers were in the same boat. We knew no matter who became king, it wouldn't change our tribe or how folks look at us. We didn't expect anything to change. That's how an idiot like me, to rose to glory. Okay, thinking back on it, it never should have happened, which is why I'm sure glad I met you. We were just race trolls clinging onto the lowest hanging fruit. You opened our eyes, though, so I want you to have this.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you kindly. I'm feeling good about all this now, so I was thinking I'd hit the pub. But you know what? I'm gonna cut back, I think. That's wise, but I guess that this means the case is closed, huh? Even though this came around. As for Milo, well, hopefully he'll Rex for a while. Eva may not have meant to, but I think she really struck a chord.
You. Now what am I to do?
All right then.
Basilio. There you are.
Yo.
Hey, what are you up to?
Hey.
Got a moment free? Remember that job Vinka mentioned last time? I want to help him out, so he'll get himself healed at the church. Let's head out.
Thanks.
You serious? Thanks. Let's teleport over to Brellhaven right now.
Hey.
Right, we're here to help. What's wrong? You look rough, mate.
No.
I look the same as I ever did. Let's get on to the job details, eh? You know Night Prowler, Shaded Club? Some types have been using the place to make under-the-table deals for igniters. It's a merchant fat cat what's pulling the strings, of course. Rich as a king, and fond of a drink or 10, if you catch me. Made a fortune selling igniters on the black market. So right when he's leaving the club, riding high off his latest deal, that's when I come up from behind and snap his neck. Going for the neck, huh? Wait, no, hold on. You're just gonna kill him. What the hell are you thinking? What am I thinking? You know just as well as I, don't you, Basilio? Someone's got to kill people like him. Right now, that's me.
No way.
Boy, don't tell me. All the murderers we've been hearing about.
Hang on.
Wait, let's at least hear him out first. Well, not much else to the story, really. I killed them all.
You having a laugh?
Vinka, why would you? After you two ran, the experiments just got worse. Told us they couldn't afford to risk us running away. Had to wear us out properly. Parents made corpses, day after day, endless pain, hour after hour. And still, they told us we ought to be thankful. Said, at least you pieces of shit can be useful somehow. They tossed me down the chasm with the corpses too. But I survived, power growing inside me. The power to hear the sons of bitches living and large on their ignited-born prophets limb from bloody limb. Sounds like fate, don't it? I thought you old people understand, Basilio. I'm trying to make the world a better place. You're right to hate him, mate, but...
Listen.
You can't support this choice.
No.
I can't be a part of this.
Why?
You were the first of us to make it out, and look at you. Dressed up for your high goddamn society, and where'd you come from, huh? Where's your family? If Fidelia were alive, I know he...
Vinka!
Hey!
Stop!
Get away from me. Don't you ever show your face to me again. You're no family of mine. You're nothing to me. What the hell do I do? I get how he feels. I do. So much that it hurts, but murder is murder. Ugh. Damn it! None of this makes any goddamn sense anymore. If Del were here, he could tell me what to do. You have to think and find your own answer.
Damn it!
That's easy to say, but what the hell am I supposed to do? Me and Del, we would have died in there, day after day. That pain was killing us. If it wasn't a day in there, I didn't think about killing all the bastards behind the igniters.
No.
Still, I can't just go around the city killing everyone I want. That's wrong, isn't it? What do I do? Finka's not backing down from this, I can tell. Hey, what would you... No, never mind. You're not Del. Can ask you to tell me what to do. But when I've got my own answer for Finka, you'll stay with me, yeah? When the time comes, I'll be counting on you. I can sense Basili's conflict and his firm trust in me. Rank 5.
I've got to decide my path now.
Give me some time to think, eh? For today, let's just go back. It's not possible for me to hear Alonso's voice, and yet somehow he comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Daduram. You're Will, correct? I've been looking all over for you. Why are you here? There was a deeper meaning to Alonso's sacrifice, and I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonso said he was going all in on you, so I did too, on the new world you're going to create. Tell me. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I first broke the news to him. There's talk there. He actually asked that it be the venue, and I mean to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dataram. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
What assistance?
Right then, where shall I begin? The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes, before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you. Even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for, you have my gratitude.
The devious schemer, Alonso. Keeper and heriter of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond by the grace of...
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Are you all right?
I have to win. No matter what.
You mustn't be hasty. Alonso believed you could bring about a better future, didn't he? You there! Bring him what we've discussed. This is Alonso's fortune. Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened. Alonso intended to give this money to his village, but he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his. I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
I think with that, I'm going to call things here for now. So, next time I'm headed for Refantazio, it's finally time to deal with Luis. I'll see you all then.